In this video, you will learn how to create and paint foam rocks. It's a super easy DIY project. Hope you enjoy. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Scale Wonderland. Today we're gonna create foam rocks. It's a super nice project for your diorama instead of buying foam rocks or doing with plaster of Paris and things like that. So everything starts with a piece of XPS foam. I'm just gonna use my X-Acto knife or hobby knife to score and make it some lines and cut the piece of foam. After that, I'm just gonna remove chunk of it to basically start to sculpt our rock formation. I'm gonna use my hobby knife again to score some more lines and to make it easier to remove a part of the XPS foam. Basically, you can use any tool. In this case, I'm using a tweezer to remove parts of it. But honestly, you can sculpt the way you like. You can use some pliers, like in this case, it's a lot easier because XPS foam tend to be, I would say, strong and hard to I would say, removed. But yeah, you can use any tool you want. You can use a knife or whatever. After that, to add some texture, I'm just gonna use a metal brush to do some random line. And also, I will also use the aluminum foil trick to, I would say, put some more texture. Now it's time for the base coat. I'm using a mix of black paint and some PVA glue. This one is translucent, but you can use a regular PVA glue, the white one. And you can also use any black paint you have, and it doesn't really matter. And this layer will act as a kind of a primer for our project. So basically, you just coat and paint all the rock formation that you already did, and make sure that you put paint in all the crevasses, all the different layers, and just make sure that it's going to be evenly coated all around. For the first layer of painting our rock formation, we're going to use a really easy technique, a dry brushing. Basically, it's going to be a 3-part dry brush. So basically, you're going to use I would say, a dark gray to start with. And for the second layer, I'm going to use what we call a white gray. So it's basically a less dark gray. I don't know if the right way of saying it, but it doesn't really matter. Basically, you know what I'm looking for. And we're going to finish with some white. So basically, it's a 3-step dry brushing, and right away you can see that our rock is kind of popping already. To add some variation to our paint job, I'm gonna use first coat of paint of dark earth. I'm gonna spare it randomly into my rock formation. Basically, just use some dark or earth tone. In this case, like I said, I'm using dark earth for the first coat, and this one is middle stone. It's only to add some layers, some variation to our paint job. And like I said, you can use any paint you have in hand. I'm using dark sand in this case. I'm just gonna, instead of doing a dry brushing, I'm just gonna put some dark sand, not all around our pieces, but just some, I would say, specific spot. And we're gonna finish with our big brush just to remove the excess and to do kind of a subtle variation to our paint job. And now to add some environment texture, I'm gonna use Vallejo lime green. Again, I would say paint some rocks, just not an even coat, but just spare the different colors. And after that, we're just gonna finish with our big brush to remove the excess and make the effect more subtle. So it's a lot easier this way. The next part is we're just gonna finish everything with a coat of really light gray, just to make your rock pop. And that's about it. It's super easy. It's a super nice project. You can put rocks all around your diorama, and it's a cheap and efficient way to create some foam rocks.